Just pleased to get through. All credit to Cowdenbeath. They give us a couple of scary moments first half, but I think it was the right result in the end up.
We've gone 4-4-2 obviously with two wide men, but we're looking to get it wide, get balls in the box and really put them under pressure, and I feel we did that, but I also think they defended well in numbers in the first half, and I think maybe a couple of injuries and then maybe a bit of fatigue and then a bit of quality took over and we got the job done.
I thought we done okay. Started off really quite well, restricted their chances. We made a couple of chances ourselves throughout the game. I had one, should have scored it, just didn't hit it properly. A couple of other boys saying they should have taken chances and 3 sloppy goals to lose. Flinney saying he got a touch on the penalty. It's just one of those nights. They showed they were the SPL team and we struggled.
Well, it looked a little bit harsh, I've got to say, from where we were sitting, but that's down to the referee to call that. We've had a couple of indifferent decisions against us, so sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, but it did look a little bit harsh.
When it's still 1-0, you've got a chance. If you nick a goal, you've got a chance, but 2-0, it's harder to come back. We still could have, but it's much harder.
From the minute you arrive, it's going to be a tricky game, and I dare say they make it difficult for every team that comes here in their own division.
Pretty happy with all the boys. We did well. It's just, playing Saturday didn't help. We're a part-time team, they're a full-time team. Playing Saturday, Monday, they would have been in yesterday getting rubs, getting looked after, and we've got boys today doing a 9 to 5 job, so it's much harder for us.
Do you know something, Cricks? He probably won't like me saying this, but he's a brave man, because he's gone away there and he's had a fractured cheekbone, a fractured jaw a few weeks ago, and he's out there and again he's winning headers, he's playing against big strong boys. He played against Johnstone at the weekend, and you would never have thought that he's just been operated on. And he won't want me standing here singing his praises, but do you know something? He deserves it to be going in there and throwing his face and throwing his head in the danger area, and he's helped us immensely. And for him to get a wee goal tonight, even though it's hit 4 parts of his own body before it's rolled in the net, the boys are delighted for him.
Listen, it's a really, really nasty injury that Dave got. 3 fractures of the cheekbone, a metal plate in there. So to play just 4 weeks after the operation is bravery, and you're always worried and you wonder yourself, have you made the right decision putting him at risk? But Dave was never in any doubt, and he filled me with confidence, which was good. And obviously to come back and play against Johnstone, who in the air is very difficult to mark. So I thought he was fantastic Saturday, and he was again tonight.
It shows that I've still got a long way to go. It's good. Playing against Murray Davidson, who I watch on the telly and say what a player he is. So it's a good mark to show myself that I'm still need to keep on going, keep on pushing.
Listen, I experienced something last year that was one of the biggest highlights in my career, and I don't see why we can't do it again. We went to St Mirren with Hearts last year, and I think it was a quarter-final stage, and it sets up anything. It sets up one-off games, and it's a cup. Anything can happen.
Well, listen, we've got a very tough tie. It's away at St Mirren. It ain't going to be easy. They're a good team with a lot of good players. So we'll certainly have to be at our best. But listen, it's a tie that we can win. It's a tie that probably St Mirren feel they can win. So it's all to play for.
Feeling good there. It was good. It was good to get back into it. It's no idea how frustrated I've been these last couple of months. I'm struggling to find a time in my career where I've been more frustrated, but I'm working very, very hard, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to get as much fitness. And the weather's not really helped, to be honest. With having to move training pitches and trying to accommodate for the weather, it's been difficult to get games and to get time on the training pitch. But I can assure people that I'm working very hard.
Last sort of month or so he's worked hard, not just at the club but away from the club, and he's lost a bit of weight. He's looking trimmer and looking a lot more hungry in training, and a fit and hungry Craig Beattie can only but be an asset.
Very, very tough. Pittodrie is always a hard place to go. They're doing really well, and again, similar to ourselves, they've got a squad full of quality, experienced players. So we need to recover well tomorrow and roll the sleeves up and get up north and see if we can get 3 points back.
I think Craig in the last few weeks has suffered a bit of an injury problem, so they'll be looking to bounce back, and it's never an easy place to go to. Anything you get there is well earned. So, and obviously they turned us over at home early in the season, which was probably our worst performance of the season. So, we've certainly got a lot to play for when we got there.
Yeah, obviously big Vernon up front, and they're a handful. They're scoring goals. Gavin May's a great experience in the middle of the park, and I've played for Scotland and against Russell Anderson, and he's a very, very experienced, strong centre half that he's a great leader as well. And then you get McGinn who's scoring all the goals. So we know they're going to be a handful, but we're going to be a handful for them.
Fraser just tweaked his back. That's why we didn't take any risks tonight. So we're hoping he'll be available for Saturday. We didn't want to take any risks with Callum Davison. Obviously 2 games in 3 days at his age would put him at risk. So and I thought Tom Scobie, has to be said, did very well Saturday and probably deserved to stay in and play another game.
You look through the league, and Celtic are obviously very, very strong, but you tell me a team that's got a stronger strike force than us, which can only bode well for the team. And Marcus came in now, he's firing. Viney's doing well, and of course you know what Greg gives you. He's always pace and power, and he's a handful for anybody on his day.
Obviously we've got communication with Alex, and poor Alec gets it in the ear hole a lot, but listen, it's not ideal, but listen, sometimes it gives you a better view of the game. I've done it in the past, even when I wasn't banned, sitting in the stand. I think it gives you a good overall view of it, but obviously ideally you want to be down on the line with your players.